Alright, hello everybody, this is Beanie again. Now, Shintaro and I were having a very interesting conversation about how people in Naruto become overpowered. And I think I've actually narrowed it down to one little problem. Excuse me. Has anybody else noticed that the Sharingan kind of takes precedence over everything? I mean, I can't be the only one that's noticing this. Like, there are three basic eye techniques throughout the whole show that I've seen. There's the Sharingan, the Rinnegan, and the Byakugan. Now, the Byakugan, from what I've established, has, like, basically 2 or 3 powers. It's 360-degree vision, X-ray vision, and chakra sensor, basically. That allows people like Neji to see through trees, see attacks coming from behind, and can also see the chakra circulatory system, which allows them to be really precise with their hits. Neji also found out that there's, like, a very, very, very small blind spot that he can apparently pour chakra into this particular blind spot to throw off attacks. But it was only really a problem with Kidomaru. They never, ever really talked about the blind spot again. Ever. The Rinnegan was kind of like the Sharingan prototype. It had some spiral effects going. It apparently allowed them to create very convenient plot holes, like the making of the exact 30% chakra clones of Kasame and Itachi that can be psychically controlled by their partners, the ability to summon people psychically to conduct meetings in secret, the ability to summon ridiculous statue things, and as we saw at the end during the Pein battle, the ability to make several copies of yourself from dead people and to raise the dead from beyond the grave to apparently resume their lives like nothing ever freaking happened, just because we didn't want to lose many of the cast members. So Rinnegan, to me, is basically convenient plot hole device number 1. Sharingan... oh, Jesus crap. This is one of the most ridiculously overpowered things I have ever seen. At the beginning, the Sharingan was like, oh, cool, copy wheel eye. So we'll imitate jutsu and learn stuff without ever having to work at it. We'll watch people do it one time. If we're physically capable of doing it, we can do it forever and ever and ever and evers. Then it became, it can also slow down time and allow you to see things that you normally couldn't see, which makes him really proficient in hand-to-hand combat and really good at dodging attacks and seeing stuff coming. Then it became, like, muscle twitch prediction or something, where Sasuke could see, like, pre-images of Naruto's movement, so that he could predict his attacks without actually having to study him or really do anything. He just looked at him. Then it evolves, and then it becomes even better at what it already does. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Then it's like, oh, well, if you murder one of your friends, or, as we've seen with everyone other than Itachi, you just don't feel like being weak, you can evolve the Sharingan into Mangekyo Sharingan. It was kind of said that you have to kill your best friend, then it just became, okay, everyone gets it. We don't really know how Madara got it. Kakashi, nobody knows how the hell he got it. Sasuke got it from killing Itachi, and he wasn't his best friend. He was the furthest thing from his best friend. He even said Naruto was his best friend. He didn't kill Naruto. I don't know how the heck he got Mangekyo Sharingan. Maybe Itachi was joking. Ha ha ha, kill your best friend. Psych, you can get it anyway. But apparently, the Mangekyo Sharingan gives him the ability to call forth an unholy black flame from another dimension to incinerate enemies by making this ridiculous sun-like fire move materialize out of wherever the heck his eye is pointing, which essentially means it's impossible to dodge, and it can apparently burn through anything, but it can only be put up by another Sharingan. We don't want them hurting each other now. And it also makes some kind of an instant jutsu. The black fire god thing was Yamaterasu, named after the Shinto sun god. Then there's a Tsukuyomi, named after the Shinto moon god, which apparently is an immediate genjutsu that apparently he manipulates everything inside that world, so the other person is just basically a marionette sitting there waiting for the graceful touch of death from whoever did it to him. The person then manipulates everything, causes as much pain as he feels like, and just ruins the person for some reason. And he says, oh, I'll do it for 3 days. Then every, few hours turns into 1 second. Like, oh, I don't even know why I called it days. It's just, screw it, you're here for a week. Start stabbing Kakashi. Or he can just make you relive a horribly traumatic moment because he's a jerk. And then you kind of pass out, I guess. And a lot of people say this could kill you, because Kakashi said it could kill you, and since it can kill Kakashi, it must be the most ridiculous move in the world. Still seems a bit unfair that it all takes place in under a second, so there's no chance of your friends getting you out of it, or of actually escaping. And it messes with your perception of time. That apparently wasn't unfair enough, so then they made up Susanoo, which apparently calls forth an unholy giant demon armor to absorb any attack, block everything, absorb magical attacks, and have a sword stronger than the indestructible Kusanagi sword that Orochimaru had. And then, since Itachi was kind of bored at how ridiculously overpowered he became, he decided to transfer all of his powers into Sasuke by touching him on the forehead one time. So, cool, I guess for some unexplained reason, a master of Sharingan can just transfer all of their skills, talents, and abilities over to anyone else. Since Sasuke was already kind of about to surpass Itachi, that just made him doubly strong. So, yeah, another convenient way to power the living hell up out of Sasuke. Then Madara comes along. It's like, oh, well, people in Naruto couldn't possibly get any more cheap. It's not like this one group in Naruto has complete monopoly over every power-up in the show. Then it's like, oh, cool. Well, Madara in here, he can become invincible for no reason. He also never ages. Oh, and the Mangekyo Sharingan has a cost. If you keep sweating this overpowered eye trick, your eyes bleed and you become blind. Madara said, well, that sounds like a slight inconvenience for the most powerful people in the show. How about I just kill another member of my family, take their eyes, and now I don't even have to deal with that. Hell, I can do Tsukuyomi 8 times in one day and sleep with the thing on. I can use the most powerful eye technique in the show for the most trivial of reasons. Ha! Lol. Then he apparently never ages, he can teleport, he can become intangible whenever the hell he feels like it. He can even suck people into his eye and absorb all of their talents and abilities for no reason. And then he takes the second most powerful thing in the entire show, which is apparently the nine-tailed fox, and makes that his pet. So, yeah, I guess nothing stops him, ever. It just seems a bit unfair. The Sharingan also seem to power up their fire techniques, because Sasuke has, never done the Dragon Flame Jutsu without it. So I guess he needed to be able to see the person after he tied them up, to burn them alive with this gigantic dragonic fireball. I don't understand why he needed the Sharingan to tie somebody to a rock and set them on fire. It's implied that it helps his fire techniques, even though they kind of said it doesn't do that. He also was able to use the Sharingan to copy the way Rock Lee fought, because I guess Sasuke didn't know how to throw a punch on his own. And, oh, also people were making comments about light speed movement and something. Well, yeah, I remember the Chidori lightning blade thing. They said that the reason that Kakashi had to use the Sharingan when he did Lightning Blade is because when he ran that fast, it created tunnel vision, he couldn't see anything. So, since he needs Sharingan to remove tunnel vision, and since Naruto and Rock Lee are running all over the damn place, I don't think Naruto would be able to see where he's going. Rock Lee kind of goes in a straight line, so I think he doesn't care about tunnel vision. But then again, who cares? Because Lee and Guy need to push their bodies to an unholy, forbidden limit with this cursed technique or whatever. Go to 138% just to inflict damage on, a 30% member of the Akatsuki. I don't even understand. They said it's some kind of the last resort, super ultimate forbidden technique. And then Rock Lee and Guy do it in, every halfway important fight. I thought if you went to use all 8 gates, you'd die. I thought it could still inflict damage on your body if you do it too freaking often, but nobody cares, because whatever it takes to make themselves look ridiculous. And then people are saying, oh, well, Kasame can't be affected by Bleach's Speed Blitz or something. Apparently, everyone in Naruto is a lot faster than they've ever let on. And I was reading some of the more recent Naruto manga, and these 2 random buff dudes come out of nowhere, Speed Blitz Kasame, and take his head off. No power-ups, no super special Kekkei Genkai. They both just kind of clotheslined him and decapitated him, after he fused with his magical sword. So, I don't know, I just wanted to throttle the crap out of the Sharingan. I thought it was really cool, but I'm kind of tired of how it's become abused as this way of just overpowering Madara. It's like everything in here is just made to make Madara look invincible. We don't care about plot or story structure anymore. We don't care about Naruto becoming the leader of the village. We just want to make Madara frickin' invincible. I guess if Sasuke ever gets around to killing him with his ridiculously unfair, Kenshiro-based power-ups, I guess then he'll be harder for Naruto to beat. This has been Beanie, and I just wanted to throttle this, and I'm out. Goodbye.